Hello everyone, DecadeUltimaGamer here. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Survival. Well, we have done it. The starter home is here. What do I do next this episode? Well, seeing as we have already started this home, I figured expanding it now would be a good idea. So that's the focus on this episode. We're gonna expand this house a bit and probably do something else entirely depending on time. So let's focus today's episode. Okay, first off, I decided to expand the house from the back. So this is gonna be some sort of library where I can put my end chest. And I decided to just go ahead and go random with this, with the blocks I have, just to make a difference. And yes, we'll be using our well, you know, the amethyst we got. Oh my god, my brain just stopped. I don't forgot what it's called. Goodness me. So yeah, we gone checkered, and it's not solid, but that's fine. And then I decided to use the acacia as the support beam for this because I noticed that the acacia and tough have like a palette, and it's good. Next, I decided to put dirt on top just to make sure it's hidden. I didn't want it to make another roofing here. I'm thinking of something else on the top, just to make a little more difference than the usual. Then, of course, I use calcite for the border. So, yeah, as I was filling this up, I decided, you know what, maybe I need like one of those barbecue places, and we're gonna use one of these signs, these special signs. I haven't used this before, so. And I'm not sure how it works, and as I used dirt, and yeah, as you can see, it did not work as intended. And so it needs to float on top, but I can't use dirt as the thing. And then eventually I decided to go use these signs, trapdoors, as the border, and then we put these just to add. Don't mind the corners for now. That's all good or so far. That's good so far. Alright, so we're gonna use diorite for the corners here, and it actually works for this. There you go. Alright. Next, we're gonna put a fireplace here to make it cozy. And I figured using copper for this one would look good. Granted, the copper, I don't have honey right now, so it's gonna oxidize, but it's fine. Either palette should be fine for this. And then the roofing, I actually added another chimney here, and then added, ouch. Things I do, I don't have scaffolding. You'd think I build one since I already have like what, a spider farm ready and a couple bamboos on my end. I could have just built like scaffolding, but I got lazy. Just plain lazy. I can still use dirt, so I think it's fine. Also, to be fair, dirt's a lot more versatile than scaffolding. Okay, I think the chimney is done, and there's the room already, as you may notice. Looking good so far. Okay. Right, I filled up acacia as the wall at the front and put mangrove as a door. So that's pretty good. Next, we put these picture frames to make it look like I am cooking something like this meat and this raw meat. Alright, added these same design as the other one. So the lanterns are now like those searchlight thingies. Now let's add fire here. So like the kitchen, but this time we're using smokers. And the furnace, and then let's add another picture frame. Let's add this. Alright, so yeah, it looks like a barbecue stand, right? Yeah, there you go. It's a barbecue stand. And then now I'm actually, after that, I went with adding like a clock here in the library. So trying to figure out how to build this. Never built a clock before, so we're using half slabs for it. And there you go. Oh, what about the corners though? Okay. How about a door? How about the door? It's not, doesn't want to be fitted in. Okay. I decided to open up everything and then put the door and then back in, and there you go. There you go, there's a clock. I have a clock now, and I built the desk. So I'm just adding the bookshelves and some barrels. So this is like another storage room, but more on enchanted books and other miscellaneous items. Alright. And let's see what else we can put here. I don't want to put something in here. Alright, there. We put a flower here. Yeah, that plant binds everything together, I guess. That doesn't make sense why there's a rose here, but yeah, it works. Okay, I think I want to put another plant here. Okay, we have any plant is fine. I don't really mind. Right, the jungle sapling will be there. That's good. Okay. I don't know what to put here too. Alright then. Look at this. Look at the barbecue stand I just built along with the library downstairs. So everything is going normalcy here. Sorry for the cuts, the way to cut things. I'm trying to like use up all my footage. And there's a lot. And I'm trying to squeeze in as much as I can. That way I can catch up. Anyways, I'm done with the house for now. Let's focus on other areas. I'm really in the mood to expand a bit in this episode. Okay, I built the staircase next. And I'm just trying to make it pretty. At the same time, I'm also gonna do the staircase for the other side. So we're using still tough, probably deep slates. Right. After finishing that one, I decided to use acacia on the other side to make it a little different from the other one. I can't keep using the same type of blocks. I need variety at least. Even though it doesn't gonna make any sense, I think having different colors is fine. And good old wheats. I'm gonna add I've already been adding wheats here, so we're gonna add here to make it presentable at least. And at least it doesn't look like it's busy. Next, I'm just decorating the side of the acacia staircase with different tough blocks, and that also would affect our lighthouse over there. So I'm gonna try to see if I can make it a little different for them. Let's see, it's good so far. Okay, maybe I could put something in here too. Probably like one of those harbor things. Alright, so been expanding a bit, and I decided I'm gonna turn this into a walkway. So, yeah, so we're fixing up the nearby harbor. It's not gonna be complete yet, but at least I'm starting it off now. So we got some borders here with the acacia fences. So yeah, everything looks good so far. And then I'm actually risking myself here because of the drowns, but yeah, I am also fixing the side walls with different blocks. That way it looks like it could. Alright, look at that so far. Isn't it pretty? So same as before, use acacia to fence this up. Okay, good so far. Alright. I've been decorating on the side of the lighthouse, and I put some acacia logs there to make it look like we have like additional storage where the logs are coming from. Where am I getting these supplies? So at least, and then putting rails to make it look like there's a rope, making sure that they're secure in there. then I decided to just put random barrels and other stuff in here. That way I can have additional storages outside of the house. So I don't have to use constantly the storage room inside the house. I have a way to get my supplies out here as well. So like I can put all the wood here or some additional stuff. So it gives me more leeway. Next, and we've done this episode before, the furnace. Yes, the furnace again, but this time a smaller version of it and much more compact version, and it's part of this episode. Since we've done this already, no need to redo the same design. No need to showcase you what I did. So basically in this design, it's just putting a lot of cauldron, and then on the top is our pointy rock thingies. I don't know, I keep forgetting names. You know what, pointy rock things, fine. And then on top of it, it will be lava, which I have little supply with. So we're gonna have to rely on our infinite lava source on the back there until we fill everything here with lava on the top. And then, yeah, as you can see, I'm putting lava on the side for now, so we can jumpstart and we can get some supplies immediately. At the same time, I put some trapdoors there to prevent the lava from coming out. Weird physics from Minecraft, right? And as you can see right now, I'm adding barrels for storage, so we can put in what I want to smelt and what are the results of the smelt over there. So that's good. Next, I was contemplating if I should put it like this, the furnace, and I'm thinking I should change it. I don't see the point of this one, so we're gonna just put in like this. That way I got more more furnace to use here. So that, to me, that makes more sense. And then we're gonna also put in this crafting table underneath. Put that there. That way it doesn't you don't see it, but yeah, it is there. So yeah, little by little we are filling this up with infinite lava sources. And now, next, what is this? Yes, I'm fixing the nether portal area next. Don't mind the one on the left, that's a scrap idea. I was gonna build like a stone mason building where all my stones are in, but I couldn't figure out what to build, so I just all my stone are there at the moment. It's just that I don't want to use it. I don't want to build anything there. So now I'm just building what's called a mine entrance to go to the nether, and just to make it different. I don't want the idea of the nether portal exposed outside yet. I want something different that's viewable outside, but in this case I want the nether portal to be unique on its own. Look at that, see? So we got ourselves like that, and I want much more closer here. So we use acacia, cobblestone, and random stones I can grab to make it look like it's been mined. So yeah, look at that. Yep. Adding some staircase. Next. And I'm trying to see what to do if I, like, for example, there should be like potholes, right? Since this is a mine, there's gonna be a lot of heavy objects, a lot of damaged floor, so I figured putting something like this might actually work. And yep, we're about to finish with this one too. Right. I was thinking while I was building this one that maybe I should connect this to the main base. So weird idea that there's a back entrance now for the main base, but you know, I don't like going outside and then keep going outside and then going to a specific nether portal. It doesn't make sense. So like you can see here, I've already finished it, and it just leads there's a tunnel here, and it just goes up here towards our lovely nether portal. So yeah, it makes sense. And I mean, no need to over decorate with this one. You can just use cobblestone staircase for this. It doesn't need to be perfect. And let's add like that. There we go. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay. Next, let's use this. Let's add the door here now. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, perfect. Let me just get back on this one. Maybe I could probably decorate it with something else, but yeah. Let's fill up dirt here. That way, it's part of the landscape, and it just looks like the mine. So yeah. Okay, I'm trying to think what block to put under here. I don't like the fact that the dirt is above it, so it doesn't make sense to me. Maybe stone? I'll think about it later. Right, so I decided to change up this entrance with cobblestone and acacia wood that's already been stripped to make it look like it's supported. There you go. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, that makes more sense, yeah. Then I added some boulders inside to make it, you know, closer to a mine shaft at least. Not gonna put railings here or minecart. I don't like the idea of it. I just wanted to make it look like it's a mine shaft where people just go in here, and it's a little bit deserted, but it's still active. So yeah. Yes, if you're thinking it's the inspiration from the Minecraft movie, you're absolutely right. And at this point, although to be fair, I made this in around February, so Minecraft movie didn't even came out until then. The inspiration was ahead of its time, right? Yes, everything here, the recording right now is coming from Feb of this year. So hence why I'm trying to like squeeze in every recording possible. So you can see now the furnace is now nearly working. We have enough lava to like fill up the tank. It's not yet 100% working, but we will fill it up, and now we can actually smelt stuff here. Although tedious, yes, but for now it's fine. I don't need automation yet, and besides I don't know where to build it yet, so yeah. Once I figure out where to build the automated super smelter, then we decide from that point. See, look at that, a lot better. Okay, wow, the mine shaft is ready for the nether pearl, and this is the end of the episode, guys. A bit fast paced from the usual, right? Hope you liked it, because I'm trying to experiment between slow pace and fast pace at this rate, because I got a lot of recordings, as I mentioned, and I'm trying to burn them quickly as possible. So there are some parts I'm skipping out, there are some parts I'm not showing you, like that build I just did, supposed to be a stonemason building, but I just scrapped that idea at one point, and that's why I didn't show it to you guys. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode, and like always, ciao.